All right, we back once again. Stick with me here, and I'm going to show you how to get this algo for free. I'm a big fan of what the Money Moves Investments guys are doing over there, and Dalian, who has become a good friend of mine, has allowed me to share this with everybody, and I think it's awesome because of all the algos. If you followed me for a while, of all the algos that I've reviewed, all the layouts I've created, this is going to be better than all of those, and it's free right now. So my very first video that I ever did was the Trade at Ease version of this, and they took it down like 2 days later. I tried to give it out for free, so hopefully that doesn't happen here, where you guys can get this algo and join a really nice Discord community and follow some really good people. Really just out there trying to help traders develop their systems and become better. So if you're into trading and you're into learning how to trade and develop your system, this is going to be the place to be. And right now, this is a really good opportunity to get this algo for free, and at least be able to test it out. Hopefully, keep it for as long as you can. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it and how I use it, and maybe do some more videos about different scenarios where you can set this up for different types of trading styles. I'll talk. So without further ado, check this out. We're going to go in here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is. It's a Heikin-Ashi moving average trigger system. And so we're going to work around this initial trigger, which is going to happen when the Heikin-Ashi moving averages are breached to the upside or to the downside. So this initial example is going to just be a one Heikin-Ashi moving average trigger, which is going to be right here. So we click that on, click that off. You can see the buys and sells go away. So we have that on. That's going to be your initial trigger. And I'm going to show it to you guys here. We can show it. And so that's just our first example of where that buy and sell is going to happen, is whenever that smooth moving average gets breached to the upside or downside. So whenever a candlestick closes on the upside, it's going to trigger the buy. Whenever a candlestick closes to the downside, you can see there's a little bit of choppiness that happens just because, price action, if it's really volatile, versus that smooth moving average. Obviously, you're going to get some buys and sells that are going to be pretty choppy. So what's nice about this algo is you're going to be able to filter some of that chop out. Now you're going to have to play with it a little bit. That's what I've been doing, play with the algo a little bit in order to figure out the frequency and the quality of trades that you want to see. And so the way you do that with this is we can add in a second moving average, and that'll help filter those buys and sell signals. As you can see, the buys and sell signals change, and the reason is because we have a second trigger in there. I'm going to show that one. Now that first length, the first moving average is based off of 20 periods, and the second one is based off of 50. You can change this. It comes by default as 21,100, which is fine. I mean, you just got to figure out whatever lengths and triggers that you like. But now the trigger is only going to happen when the price crosses both moving averages to the upside or downside. And so that'll help filter out some of that choppiness. Now we can filter this even more. This is what I like about the Money Moves algos, is you can filter to like maybe third, fourth, and fifth layers essentially. And so we got our first two filters, and we're going to add a third. So we got the first two, we're going to add a third, which is the baseline. And so that baseline is right here. And we can also have a plethora of different moving averages to use as our third baseline of a filter. And so you've got, I think, 15 different moving averages. My favorite one is this SSL or the MMMA. We're going to use the SSL 100 period as our third filter. And so now we're only going to get buys and sells if all three conditions are met. If price is above both Heikin-Ashi moving averages and above that SSL, then it'll trigger that buy. And what's great about it is, like for me, I still have a full-time job, and so I only want to get signals that are super high quality. And the higher the quality, the longer I can sit in the trade and not really worry about it. And I don't have to be watching the screen all day long. And so you can set this up to be a highly filtered signal. Basically, you can come in here and just have your alert set up for any function call. And what that means is it's going to give you an alert whenever a buy goes off, whenever a break even goes off, whenever a target price 1 gets hit. And so say you're working and you want to basically, you get your buy, you go in there, you press the buy button, you set your stop loss and your price targets. And then this is going to alert you again once those price targets are hit or your stop loss is hit or whatever. So it kind of, in a way, it's like quasi-automatic. It's like a semi-automatic trading system. And again, you can filter this however much you want. If you're going to be an active trader, you can set this system up for swing or scalping. So that's also really nice. But we can also filter it again based off that ATR band. So this is how I would trade this particular system, is having I'd probably filter it this much, where I would have all of these conditions being met and one higher time frame. That's what this one is, higher time frame. And so you can come down here and adjust this higher time frame, and that's going to take those moving averages of the time frame right above where you're at. So we're in the 15-minute. I'm going to take the time frame of the 20-minute and restrict the signals, make sure that all of those conditions are being met. And so you can see, pretty nice, easy trend following system. Here's the futures. If you're a futures type trader, here's what it looks like. It's pretty nice. Price target, TP1 was hit there. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys. So go to this Discord here and look for the pinned comment that basically has the link. There's the link right here. You basically just click on that. It's really an invite only right now, so this is the only way you can get it for now. Go to subscribe to his YouTube channel, all that stuff, and hopefully this helps you guys. 2022 is going to be a little bit of a different type of trading year than most people are used to, and so hopefully you have pretty good systems in place to help you make good decisions. Anyways, peace.